Alright, so this video has nothing of substance. It is literally just me talking about one of my favorite event series. So if you know anything about me, you know that the Konosuba event is my absolute favorite event of all time, period, no questions asked. But the Hololive events come in a very close second place. And there have been 4 of them. Now, the reason that I'm bringing this up is because there are a lot of people that think next event is going to be Hololive 5. And as if I'm not mistaken, we would get teasers either tonight or tomorrow night. Well, tonight is Sunday for me, so if we already have teasers, we'll say that I called this because I'm recording this on Sunday. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be doing my best to get as many points as I can, so that way, in case it is Hololive, I can I can be ready, because Hololive is one of my favorite event types. So we'll just go into a little history lesson on the four Hololive events that we've had. And if it's a 5th one, that'd be cool. Also, I want to talk about, there's like, I don't know if it's a theory, more so just like conspiracy, that once we get a high rank Unity character for a tribe, I mean for one of the for like an event character for a collab, the collab just doesn't come back. I feel like that's probably wrong, and that's just a coincidence. But you never know. And plus, I feel like they would, if they were going to make an exception to that rule for like any sort of like collaboration, it would 100% be Hololive, because it's got to be one of their highest grossing months ever whenever they make Hololive. So here, Mao doesn't have the freaking thing for this one because this is an old event. This was like August of 2022. So it's old. Now, I didn't really play this event, basically. I got Pecora, who was the Crank character, and that was it. I got Pecco. That was literally all I did. Didn't even play the event. I got the profile picture, which was, it was this one. It was the shiny Pecco, and I had this as my PFP for multiple years. Actually, I think this was my PFP until Hololive 4 came out, and it brought with it the, shiny Subaru and Okyu icon, except it's like the one. Okay, this one. I was gonna say, so the one time where he doesn't post the icons, but yeah, there it is. So this event, I can't really say anything about it just because I didn't play it. I got Pecco. Pecco was pretty good at the time. An all papa rearranger. I can't highlight, of course I can't. So anyway, here's the website, just because it's in the major section all the way down at page 13. So yeah, Pecco's pretty good. She's a all-papa rearranger with Link Big and Afterfill, and the Throne character, who was not that one. It was Corone, Idol Corone. She was a fever extender. Limit breaks existed, by the way, so she was LB tenable, a fever extender with fast fever, and she was the best fever extender for multiple years. Anyways, I just want to show this by Riri Kagkag. I just think it's very funny. So, Throne stages had no HP back then. So 300k, 360, more than half the HP. This boss has like 700k HP. I don't know if it nerfs. Does it show? Yeah. This Throne stage does not nerf. So this is like Seal stage level nowadays. I just think that's pretty funny. So, I mean, yeah, we'll go ahead and close that because there's no reason for it to be there. But Corone was the fever extender for a super long time. All the way, like, even past Hololive 2 and Hololive 3, I think. Hang on. Cyber Fubuki was here, and then all the way here. This was the second, like, Triple Z and above fever extender that Tough ever got. So, it took until after the 3rd Hololive event for Corone to finally be booted off, which was a problem, because we'll go ahead and talk about Hololive 2 now, just because I actually played this one. It's this video right here. So, Hololive 2 brought back a lot of characters. Marine, instead of being a super reward, was now the Crank UZ rank. Swim Through Corone was, instead of being the Throne stage, was also just a triple Z in the Crank. Pecco became the Throne stage and she's an attack booster. She's still really good for score attack to this day. And then Fubuki is also insanely good, especially with Natsune. So she was very spammable with her, but just not really used on the team. And then besides Uzora Subaru, who I goof around with and use all the time, these two just don't really like last. I mean, she's probably pretty useful for like double Z Eerie, but who's using double Z Eerie? And then IMA just, I mean, she's good. Inflate 4 after fill, using other souls to fill her soul gauge. She's fine, but not really needed. And then Mio, I actually use Mio all the time for my Z rank and below Brave, so that's pretty neat. Anyway, so with Hololive 2, it was pretty easy to actually get. Oh yeah, I also got Summer Setsuna in this one. So we have the 5 seal stages. Oh yeah, they were on a different map too. That was dumb. So there's Wrong Marine. There she is, UZ Marine. But I actually beat the throne stage before that. Toa was the super reward. She also had a shiny profile. Where is it? It was before I got Summer Setsuna. I remember now, I think. Fine, I'll just show it with having Marine. I don't know what I'm talking about here, but... Oh yeah, there was a score attack as well. So they always have score attacks with the Hololives. Where is Peko? Come on. There's me using Eerie. Let's go Pete Eerie. Here it is, finally. So here we go. The stage had over 1 million HP. Pretty nice. And there we go. Yeah, see. Boom. We won. And look at rare footage of Sallitine willingly using Cross Enma because of his start big, because he didn't know he had Sunrise Boy. I think. I don't know. But yeah, I really liked this event. Also because I got Summer Setsuna, which was pretty funny. I completely forgot that happened. But Marine is still used on the Eerie team to this day. Because she was just... nobody's replaced her. She's an EX popper with pre-fill and after-fill. That's really all you need to be a good extreme popper. It's not very hard. So, why don't we just fast forward to, what is that, 4 months? Yeah. Hololive 3, also, apparently, I'm pretty sure in this... Scroll down, you stupid, worthless program. Apparently, Hololive 3 was teased already. Or was it Hololive 4? Might have been Hololive 4 being teased in Hololive 3. I don't know, maybe I'm just going crazy. But I'm done looking for that. Forgot what I was talking about. Anyways, this was just a cool event. You could get all of the, like, old characters. They were even, like, in the score attack shop. Not the score attack shop, in the Y Point shop. All of their the old character skill books were available. So yeah, like here. This is that's the new Peko, so it doesn't prove my point, but trust me, in this one, in the normal Y Point shop, you could get the second skills for the characters. This is how I got Coron's Afterfill. So very, very cool. Then Hololive 3 came around, and it was also really, really cool. So oh yeah, I guess I can talk about the problem with Idol Corone now. So Swimsuit Corone comes out. She's an Inflate 4 with Link Big and Popping Large Puni can fill her Soultimate gauge. Really, really good. Any team would love to have that, back in the day. Except the Fever Extender was Corone. Now, you can say all you want, oh, I can tell them apart. They are the same Puni, except this one has a bow, and their eye is swapped, which one's winking. You can't really tell that apart. Then Hololive 3 came around, and guess what? Corone was another good support. Literally the same exact kit, except was a Soultimate filler instead. Strange. Also, like, I kind of noticed this, but Marine also has pre-fill, just like her UZ form. Corone has Link Big and the same skill as her UZ form, Triple Z form. It was a little weird, but so Corone was very... She had 3 good characters, but you could really only use one at a time. This one was kind of better because the outside's orange, but still, kind of a pain. And then, the GOAT, Future Ren, came out and benched this dog, so that way you could finally use Swimsuit Corone, and now there are people that still think that it's better to use Swimsuit Corone. I personally don't like to, just because I don't think she works as well with the Rem strat, but... She's still insanely good, obviously. If Rem didn't exist, you'd still be using her to this day. Probably, I don't know. But yeah, finally, I also want to point out, the reason I have this video out is because I made fun of the freaking I made fun of the fact that Puff had one freaking fever extender somewhere in here. This was just kind of a goofy video. I wouldn't really take it too serious just because I was just hating on Blazion. That was basically the whole point of this video. Is it here? Nope. It's probably here, yeah. Why are there 4 Brave Fever extenders when Tough really needs a new one? This was the only Tough Fever extender for literal years. Came out August of 2022, and then Future Ren came out April of 2024. That is a long time for one character to be on the spotlight. And she wasn't even that good. She was a LB10 Fever extender, obviously, but she just had Fast Fever. That's not very good. And then I made fun of them again later. Yeah, here. And then we got leaks and then Future Ren. Literally, the next event after I made this video, Future Ren was like in the leaks. So you're welcome, Tough fans. I created Future Ren. I did it. I just want to point that out. It's very funny. So yeah, we'll close that. So Hololive 2, very cool. Then we had Hololive 3. This was back before I understood how editing worked. And so there was no background like we have now. So this was a pretty cool event. I got a bunch of freaking idle Noels, like seriously. She just kept showing up. There was is her name Kanata? I kind of forgotten. This is Hololive 3. Kanata? Yeah, Kanata. And then Noelle is like busted. Like what is this? This is like insanely good for just a random crank unit. So this event was very, very good for kits. So we'll go here, scroll through here with that Kanata. Show off Soultimates. Da 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 da. Very cool, very cool. We got the throne stage. This again, Noelle. She would be like LE5, but I just didn't have books at the time, so wasn't very fun. Just keep cranking. Bought Flare. Got White Dog Lolita Pecora, who I still use on the Shady team to this day. It has been freaking multiple years. Well, a year. It has been a year, and I'm still using her to this day. Very, very good for a random character. So then we have Cyber Fubuki, who you could win with just oh yeah, is this Lammy? Is that her name? There are a lot of Hololive characters that I know. There are also a lot of Hololive characters that I just don't know. Also, Suisei was just a random like super reward, and she became a UZ rank, just like Marine. I think that's pretty funny. So yeah, it was Lammy. She's just in the crank. It was Suisei who increases the new unit's damage. I didn't even bring her. Yeah, I didn't even bring Suisei. Did I win? Also, look at that, 389 for a normal. That's a lot. So, I think that's funny. Wait, it was just Peko who had damage against the Fubuki. Oh, this is the Fubuki seal stage. This isn't the throne. Okay, good. Oh yeah, obviously Fubuki wasn't the throne. Yeah, I'm stupid. So, here's the throne stage. We got a bunch of LBs. We got the drop big and start big. And I guess I see if I can win this. So, it's new Hololive characters that had a bonus, and then this is Corone. Yeah, Corone's cool. Then I just kept beating supers. Got Suisei. Double Z Suisei is not very good, as far as I remember. She's a rearranger with pre-fill and popping large Puni fill her Salt Gauge, which sounds kind of decent until you remember she's Shady, which has like 4 unities and Vampire Zazzle, so not very useful. But she was still fine. So then we go in here, we have the new characters, we have Suisei, and then we just kind of, I also brought other Marine, and then Inflate 4 Corone. So literally just a whole Hololive team. Do the EX pop. I think I understood how Soultimates worked at this time. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I knew how combos worked. I don't think I knew that Fever Extenders increased damage yet. I don't think, even though I'm pretty sure I made the Soultimates and skills tier list at this point. So basically, I just spammed every Soultimate that I had, which worked pretty well in all honesty. I just think that's very funny. So we just keep spamming Soultimates, spamming. Do what it do. And then do Marine Soultimate. I should have done Corones, so I could do... Okay, there. And then we get, it worked pretty well, funnily enough. I just think that's pretty neat. You can just spam these Soultimates and it would work. Worked super well. And so I'll just skip ahead to when we get the befriending. Here it is. So Punk Cat Girl Marine she was kind of a decent score attack character. She's a tap inflator with pre-fill and Soultimate fills when using other Soultimates. Never mind, she's not that good for score attack. But she was LB tenable, which was neat, I guess. Lotus Ren didn't exist. No, wait, he did, didn't he? No, he didn't. He did not exist. He wouldn't exist for another few events. So he was insane when he came out. I just didn't care when he came out, but whatever. So then, as you can see, again, I have a bunch of chains in my inbox. But as you could tell, I don't have Fubuki, just like Hololive 2. So I just began grinding, beat Super 15 back then. It's had the support your favorite Hololive character, where you could get PFPs. And so obviously, I'm 99% certain the character that I spent the most on was Subaru, but I just showed all of them just speaking to you. Here's the second skill. I forgot to mention Cyber Fubuki was just she was the second one of these characters with the skill swap book. Oh yeah, the funny story about Cross Enma. Cross Enma has the second skill of permanent Ohajiki bonus, but he also has the permanent score attack bonus. I had the permanent Ohajiki bonus, but I swapped it to score attack because I thought I had the wrong one. I did not. So I had to wait till this event to fix it. And then Fubuki, I said I needed to fix, but funnily enough, I would use her for my no bonuses a lot of the time because I didn't have Nyanville Zemekia. I thought that was pretty funny. So, oh shoot, here she is. When did I get her? Hang on. When did I get Cyber Fubuki? Did I not show it? I probably, that would be that's so me. I didn't even show myself getting Cyber Fubuki. Yeah, I got the Revive No Golf bonus, and then tries to be cool and uses the skull emojis. It's what he does. Here's Cyber Fubuki. Yeah, pretty cool. Cool character. I like the design. And then we had freaking this. Got him, I guess. Oh wait, yeah, forgot. This isn't Hololive anymore. This is the freaking Demon God Nate event. So we're done with that. Then Hololive 4 came out. When did it come out again? It was, yeah, here. After 8 months, I think. 8 months? Yeah, Hololive 4 came out. And once again, it buffed tribes that absolutely needed it, except Mysterious. Mysterious did not need this at the time, but I'm so glad that they have it. People were saying that this team was better than Brave at the time. I didn't see it, but, I mean, whatever. And then in terms of kits, it's really just Suisei and Okiyu. Noelle is fine. She has Revive, but the team was still using Double Z Noelle at the time, so really no point. Then this Marine, she's a good attack booster, I guess. I use Lapless Darkness all the time, just because I like Appear Less. She's cool. And then they did Subaru so dirty by keeping her as a double Z rank when all the way in Hololive 2, she was already a double Z rank. This one is unironically better than this one that came out years later. How does that work? Swimsuit 2 Peko is actually insanely good. I use her all the time for seal stages. Mika was broken, not in a good way. She actually did, like, unironically 6,000 damage with combo if she did not crit. She actually just did negative damage. I don't understand how that works. And then Flare was kept as a Z rank, even though she was the paid pack of last event, and she somehow got worse. How does that work? And then Koyori, this is just death. The death penalty. So, in terms of kits, Hololive 3 easily takes it, in my opinion, because you have Cyber Fubuki, a perma golf bonus that's also somewhat decent outside of it. Pajama Corone, who is good, just kind of outclassed in my opinion. Personally speaking, it's kind of like, kind of freaking. There's no reason to use this character when Asu exists, but she was good when she came out, so that was decent. Then White Dog Lolita Pecora, no matter what people say, she's still usable, which I think is funny. Punk Catgirl Marine, I never use her, but I like the design, and I might see if I can do some no bonuses with her now, just because if I can win with Saku-chan, I can probably win with her. So then Kanata is like honestly pretty good. Link big and healing and popping big Puni fill other salt gauges. That's cool. Noelle is obviously busted, and then Suisei is kind of decent, and then Flare is usable because of guard. So yeah, and then Lammy not very good, but whatever. So in terms of kits, Hololive 3 easily takes it. But in terms of events, Hololive 4 easily my favorite, purely because of this character. Cyber Fubuki was actually busted for this event because there's a funny little thing. I did not get to play this event very fast. It is literally was 12 a.m. I don't know if I show it, but Cyber Fubuki was kind of bugged. She did insane damage on normals. So essentially, I mean, if we can go ahead and look here. Well, never mind. I guess we can't. So characters like Peko. I don't think this one, but this is the super one. Okay, yeah, supers. So every Peko and every Fubuki, aside from okay, here's the event ability. You just didn't show it for Cyber Fubuki, and honestly, she was the most important one. But as you can see here, they have damage bonuses against the Peko normals. And we can see like all of them are like that, even like this one. So the only problem with this is that it also counted for Cyber Fubuki. However, she also has the permanent golf bonus. So she effectively had two bonuses, meaning that if your Cyber Fubuki had the golf skill and had enough unity, she could one-shot normal 50, meaning that you could very, very easily grind Y points this event, because every 10 energy was a guaranteed run win. She was actually insane, and I love this event for it. But obviously, I don't even think I show it. These are just the seal stages. So I also really like this event because this was one of the most fun seal stages ever to me, because it doesn't have a time limit. But you can even look it up like somewhere in my channel. I'm not gonna find it, but the Noelle dance. I forgot about this. Very funny. Very, very fun. Also, why is this just normal Noelle and she's a whole rank higher than the idol form? I don't like that at all. But anyways, we can go to here. Here's the throne stage. And Noelle just kind of one-shot it. This throne stage nerfed all of these characters, by the way. The Summer Setsuna, Orihime Natsu, and this one, all nerfed. But because this one buffs the damage of new Hololive characters, she did 1.35 million with no combo. That is insanely good. She also had revive, so it was very easy to auto this stage. And then you have Noelle do the little dance every time you win. It was just peak. Like you just kind of had to be there. And so obviously I just kept winning over and over again, and there she is. I got Noelle. Very cool. Not Noelle, this is Okyu. Okyu is busted. Pre-fill Unity Soultimate filling for Mysterious. Very good. Insanely good. So, yeah. And also, you had 5 shiny PFPs you could easily get for free. Very cool. You also had other stuff. Books were brought back. Skills were brought back. Super easy normals to clear. This was honestly probably one of my favorite events ever. I love this PFP. I love this one. But I just don't ever use it because I want the shiny Subaru PFP. Like, seriously. That's the only reason. It's just because Subaru's there. Subaru is easily my favorite, second favorite in case you can't tell. GG Marin is my actual favorite, but Subaru is a close second. So in terms of events, Hololive easily has some of the best. I can't speak for this one, but this one pretty good, very good character who's still used to this day, and this one's also pretty good. Same with this one. So yeah, Hololive 2 actually has some pretty good hitters, considering that I very often still use 3 of the 4 characters, and then this one is also, like, people still use her to this day. So, 5. There are a lot of good characters out of these Hololive events, which I guess is why people want another one. I would 100% be fine with another Hololive event because it's cool, and also it would make good use of this Holo Unity skill. So yeah, pretty pretty cool events. Hope you. I also have these pulled up. These are just like the on Hololive promoting Puni. I think that's cool. I couldn't find it for number 1 or number 3 or even number 4. This is like a whole different website. But as you can see, it has all of the Hololive characters, has their ads and stuff. It's got the pictures they showed and all that stuff. You know, wacky Punies, all that stuff. So yeah, very very cool events. So hopefully next event is Hololive, and hopefully I have enough Y points to be able to beat it. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it. And thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Bye.